Good evening, everyone. I'm Lissy Bastian. Thanks for staying with us. Fed up, one by one, NIB workers from both the Blue Hill Road and Fox Hill offices showed up to the Church of God of Prophecy this morning to cast their vote in a strike poll. And this despite Labor Director John Pinder telling our news team yesterday that the poll had been cancelled due to illegalities with the union's filings. Pressing on, these workers say their decision to vote in favor of a strike was driven by the treatment of workers and need for things to change.
There's been instances staff has been called dumb, per se, quote unquote, and it's just ridiculous. Like, this is the worst it's ever been.
For quite some time, we've been going through a lot here. It seems like the staff needs doesn't matter. We're hoping to change that. Like I say, it's a lot more, but I don't want it to go too much into it. All right, but hopefully, the outcome of this strike vote.
We don't have no one come around, congratulate us. We'll see how things are flowing in the workflow other than the managers. So we need to be uplifted and appreciated.
We also spoke with Guion Roach, president of the Union of Public Officers, who responded to National Insurance Board Minister Brenzel Rowe's comments about an earlier meeting.
The last communication we would have had with the minister with regards to any official package being offered would have been done in April. In April, I was not the president of the union at the time. President Marvin Duncan was sitting in the chair then. I was elected in July, the end of June.
As for claims that NIB Director Nicola Virgil Roll refuses to meet with the union president says he doesn't have a personal issue with her, but some workers do blame her for not only stalling negotiations, but a decline in working conditions.
It's a lot of, since she has been here, it's like there's no appreciation for the staff. I feel that she is the reason for this problem because I've been to the board almost 13, 14 years and never ever had to go to the board to a strike. It's as though nothing we put forward to the table that she agrees to. She doesn't want to give us any incentives. She doesn't want to give us any increments. She claims we're overpaid. But really and truly, we are the backbone of the board.
The union's industrial contract is said to be 90% complete. The government's in talks with a top university in Florida to help out Abaco. Health Minister Dr. Dwayne Sand says they're negotiating a memorandum of understanding with the University of Miami to provide surgical services in Abaco, a first of its kind for the island. This considering there's never been critical care services there.
And we believe that will do wonders to improve the quality of care that's provided in Abaco. I meet with the University of Miami team on November the 1st. I would have met with the Dean of the Medical School and the Chairman of the Board, and we are looking forward to a collaborative effort in order to improve the quality of care delivered not only in Abaco but in Grand Bahama.
This won't be the first time the university has assisted the Bahamas post-Hurricane Dorian. Soon after the storm's passing, a team from the university was on the ground in Grand Bahama assessing hospital needs. Further, the university launched the U-Response Hurricane Dorian Response Fund to help Bahamians and others impacted by Hurricane Dorian. Meantime, the U.S. Embassy and the Bahamas Technical and Vocational Institution have signed their own MOU, a deal making BTVI the official Education USA Advising Center for the Bahamas. Signing for BTVI, its president, Dr. Robert Robertson. For the Embassy, Public Affairs Officer Daniel DeRozo. Education Minister Jeffrey Lloyd sees the center as a testament of the relationship the two countries have long shared.
They come to us anyway, and so this sort of solidifies that arrangement and makes it more formal. Ms. Bethel's here, who is our International Affairs Officer, and so a lot of times they go to talk to her about opportunities in Florida or elsewhere, and so we're pleased to formalize this today. It's a really wonderful opportunity for us, and we see some very important things happening as early as tomorrow. We have a number of U.S. schools who will be here in the next 2 days. We have some articulation and partnership agreements with those schools, and we anticipate that this will help to cement some of those relationships. Another aspect of it, and the minister made mention of this yesterday, as many of you know, we now have a free tuition program at BTVI. And so as I point out to parents, free is the operative word there. And so they can come to BTVI for 2 years, take those credits and articulate to a bachelor's degree in the United States and basically get a bachelor's degree for half the price. So that's a really good opportunity. And Minister, I think you'll see a lot of students will be taking that advantage of that over the next few months. We have an ICT program that the government has sponsored. We have about 150 students graduating from that program. They're dual enrollment high school BTVI students. They're graduating next year. All of them are looking for opportunities like this to study in the U.S., advance their credentials, pick up that degree, and for the most part come back and start a business or work in the Bahamas, which is what it's all about.
According to Dr. Robertson, there are about 150 BTVI students graduating from their program, as well as high schoolers in their dual enrollment program. The Advising Center will give students a...
This is a most favorable moment in the life of BTVI, but in the life of education in the Commonwealth of the Bahamas, period. Because we find that your endorsement of BTVI as an institution to center your advisory, essentially, center at our campus is really a statement of your confidence in this institution, but your confidence in what our relationship is between our two countries. And it's been a relationship for, hundreds of years.
The center is scheduled to open early 2020. It will be the official source of information and guidance for anyone in the Bahamas interested in studying at a college or university in the United States. You're watching JCN News. Stay with us.
This segment of the news was brought to you by Alive.